Come in. Hi.
How you doing?
Mr. and Miss Trevino. Thanks for coming in on a Saturday. I appreciate it.
Nice to meet you.
Please have a seat. So we want to go ahead and discuss renewing your lease at this time. Is that correct?
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Well, according to our records, it looks like you guys are going to be renewing next month. Okay, so there's going to be a slight increase. We're looking at 10% as an increase, which brings you to a total of $890. How do we feel about this right now?
$890, that's a lot. That's kind of ridiculous.
This is ridiculous.
Well, it is a 10% increase. It is due to some of the things we've done here on the property. I don't know if you've noticed, but there's a lot more amenities now. We have 2 more pools in the building. We have tennis courts now. We also have washer and dryers on site, as well as the movie theater. You guys have noticed that, right? Okay. And I mean, being in the downtown area, things are just, you know, things are really great. We've got grocery stores, restaurants, and stuff like that. We have a great, there's a substantial increase in the activities and the amenities just around inside our complex. So,
But I mean, we've been here for like 10 years. Doesn't that count for anything?
I do understand your position, but unfortunately, the management's position is that we're looking to increase the rent to compensate for the amenities that we do supply the residents here.
Is there like a negotiable price or something we can discuss to bring down the price, not to bring it so much?
Unfortunately not. At this point in time, the management company is actually looking to stand firm on that price.
What do you think?
I think we should just go ahead and, I mean, we like the place, we enjoy living here.
I don't want to move.
I don't want to go either.
Well, I mean, I don't want to lose you guys over, you know, something like 10%. I do apologize, but it is management's position. I really do. I hope that everything else is well and that the living conditions are great.
Okay.
Okay, well,
I guess we're gonna stay. We're gonna sign.
We're going to sign?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, then I guess I'll see you guys on Monday. All right, great.
Thank you for seeing us.
All right, thank you very much for coming in. All right, Mr. Trevino. Mr. Trevino, thanks again for coming. You guys have a good weekend, all right?
You too, all right.
All right, you take it easy.
All right, you take it easy too.
Have a good one.
Like, I'm such an ass.
In the previous act, you saw how Mr. and Mrs. Trevino had to experience a 10% increase in their rent. Now, one of the main reasons that this happened was because of its demand-determined price. People were willing to pay more to be closer to downtown with so many amenities. Now, had Mr. and Mrs. Trevino decided not to renew, there wouldn't have been as much of a problem to pay for this price as it may have been 10 years ago when downtown was less popular. In this next example, I show an instance where demand-determined price is already set for us in a very popular game, Monopoly. Now, in the goal of Monopoly, you are trying to earn as many assets as possible and as much money as possible. And as you can see here, we have Boardwalk set up, as well as Connecticut, Vermont, and Oriental Avenue. And the reason why I set these up is because you have some of the cheapest land and of course some of the most expensive land, with rent increasing along with the price of land. One of the main reasons why this is happening is, well, in the case of this game, as you get closer to getting to go, the amount of money on the land increases. Now, the players are willing to pay more for this land because of what it can produce. High amounts of money. And this goes back to what people are willing to pay. Now, in this instance, you have 2 houses on Park Place and Boardwalk. And with Park Place, 2 houses equals $500. In the instance of Connecticut, a hotel costs $600. Now, the amount of rent is nearly the same, but because of its location, it takes less to earn the same amount of money at Park Place that it does in Connecticut Avenue.
Yeah.
Every time we break, you gotta call a cut so that way you know.